Good afternoon, my dear students. How are you all doing? How's everything?
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, Hafsa. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, fine.
Alhamdulillah. We're still, your colleagues are joining, only 15, although I have 35, I think, in the section. Now 16, they are still joining. Anyways, we will start directly. We don't want to use any time of our classes. I'll share my screen so that we can directly start. Okay. You can see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Week 2. Today we will be focusing more on grammar and writing, and the writing part will take a little bit um, longer than any other parts. But if you remember, we didn't finish the reading last time because it was our first class and we had an intro. So today we will continue with the reading comprehension practice that we didn't finish last time. We will be reviewing very quickly the vocabulary again and the reading skills of skimming and scanning. And then after that, I'll go directly into the grammar part. Some of the points you already know, some of them are new, and this will introduce us to the writing skill, because writing is of a major part of your course, and I'm sure you are fully aware of that. But it's a process, the writing or getting to know writing skills and the writing task, it's a process. So we need to start with it from the second week directly. If you remember, these were most of the words that I told you. Probably you will find them in your theme, in theme 1. It's all about festivals, celebrations, ceremonies, decoration, popular, costume, ancestor. It's about the old, the history, the ancient, and so on. You are supposed to be fully aware of these words, because you will have also grammar questions either in your midterm exam or in your final exam. So focusing mainly for the midterm, because unit 1 or theme 1 will be included in the midterm exam. We are still looking for the TMA. I will tell you about the TMA when we decide on what exactly the nature of the TMA will be. If you remember last time, we started looking at 2 of the main reading skills, skimming and scanning, and we said that these techniques help you to fast read and at the same time understand what you are reading, because sometimes in the exams you don't have time to keep on reading every single detail. You want the time to be allocated for other also tasks in the exam. So skimming and scanning help you read fast in a short time and also answer the reading comprehension questions. Again, how to skim. This is step number 1. If you remember the open buffet, the buffet idea, where you have a quick tour on the items in front of you, the same thing applies to reading. You read the title, you read the introductory paragraph. If it is only one paragraph, or the text is only one paragraph, so you are going to read the first sentence. Then if the reading text includes more than one paragraph, so you are going to read the first sentence of each and every paragraph. You are going to look for headings, subheadings, if there are pictures, charts, graphs, captions, or descriptions under the pictures, and so on. If there are italicized words, words written in different colors, bold or in bigger fonts, and you end by reading the summary or the last paragraph or the last sentence of the text. This is step number 1. Step number 2, and I told you this is the trick. You go and you read the questions. After you do skimming, you go and you read the questions on the reading comprehension. So when you scan, you know what you're looking for. You will be looking for specific information. For example, you need a place, you need a time or a date. So if you're looking for a time or a date, or you will be looking for numbers, for example. If you want a place, so you will be looking for names of places, or if you want the name of the character, so you'll be looking for names of people, and so on. So it is a very efficient way to follow these steps. You skim, then you go and you read the questions given to you, you're supposed to answer, and then you go and you scan. Okay, are you going to read all the questions? I advise you to read all the questions if they are on the same page or if they are easy to read very quickly, and then you scan. Or you read question by question. So you read the question, you know what is required from you, and then you go and scan your reading text. I asked you to apply this, and I gave you a homework, and I told you it will be better if you apply these two skills so that we don't have that much time when doing the task. Did you do this? Theme 1, pages 20 and 22. Oh, oh, it seems no.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Good afternoon, Said.
Yeah, this is my first lecture with you, joined with you. We still not get the textbook.
Why, Said?
Still, they didn't send the code.
It's very important that you have the book, Said, because
I sent an email twice, two emails sent regarding the textbook for the English class. They didn't reply to me even.
Okay, just keep on emailing them, calling them. It is really very important because we heavily rely on the book. Anyway, I have a copy of the book, a digital one, that I will be showing you on screen during the classes. But again, you will need to do some exercises from the book, because you know that the nature of any open university is that the classes are not that much in time, and that the student will have to do so many of the activities and the tasks on his or her own at home. So the book is really very much needed at this stage. Anyways, I'll do my best to help you with until you have your books. Is it only the problem with Sayed, or you have any other problems regarding the book?
Yes,
Me
ma'am.
also, teacher.
We
Yes,
have not.
Hafs.
I have mailed them. They have said that they will give the ebook code after 14. I have, but they did not respond me today. The same problem that no one have the book.
Okay, so this is a common problem. Okay, okay,
Yes, that's same with me also.
okay, okay. Then let me
What else?
okay, let me check with our coordinator, Dr. Elena, because you need the books. It's week 2 already, and we are meeting only once a week, so you need the books. Anyways, let us start doing together the reading. This one we did last time, okay? And as I told you, for those who are attending for the first time, we are not going to do listening and speaking, but we will be doing what? We will be doing, or what you need to cover is the vocabulary boxes, these ones at the bottom of each and every page, okay? Especially this one. Here again, you have another vocabulary box. Look at the skills check. Follow the signposts. Okay, these will help you for doing presentations, for example, for writing. So you need to look at these. Even if I'm not going to do them with you, this is part of your own job. The skills check and the vocabulary boxes. Okay, so the skill check together with the exercises. So when you just press on this, you will have here the exercises together with the skills check. You have here grammar, you have here what we call certain skills that you need to know that will help you in writing, in the grammar, and so on. Believe me, if I have time, I will try and cover with you all of these things. But I'm just focusing now on the most important things so that you have the most important things. And if I have time, I will be doing the other things with you. Let us start by the reading. Again, we need to practice more of the reading together. Do you have a question? Okay, let us apply the skills that we learned, skimming and scanning. I'll give you 2 minutes to do skimming, or let us do them together. First of all, skimming, we said we're going to read the title. So what is the title? Great Traditional Events Around the World. Okay, do we have other titles? Yes. The Palio in Siena. Do we have pictures? Yes. We have something like a map, and we have a live picture. Okay. Maybe if I do it like this, you will be able to see it better. Here. Okay, so this is the title, this is another title, and these are the two pictures. Okay, we are going to read the first paragraph. Who would like to read the first paragraph?
May I, Doctor?
Yes, please. Just say your name because I can't see your...
Sayed Ala.
Sayed Ale. Okay, go ahead, Sayed Ale. Yes, Sayed Ale.
Around?
Yes,
Yeah,
read.
Siena
Siena.
is
Siena.
Siena is a city of around 56,000 people. It is situated in it's stated in the center. It is situated.
Yes, situated, Sayed Ale. Situated. Yes. Where did you go, Sayed Ale? Sayed Ale. Okay, until we have Sayed Ale back, who would like to continue, please?
Can I?
Yes, dear, go ahead.
Yes, Siena, 120 kilometers of south of Florence and 200 kilometers northeast of Rome. It is built on a high hilltop.
Okay, thank you so much. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, the lady, would you like to read the first sentence of the second paragraph, please?
Yes. Sian was once an important center for banking and for art.
Thank you, dear. Who would like to read the first sentence of the third paragraph?
May I?
Yes, dear, go ahead.
Siena is best known today for a horses race.
For a horse race. Thank you so much. Here, who would like to read this sentence?
Can I?
Yes, please.
On the day of the event, the young men and the women of the city dress up in colorful costumes for the Middle Ages.
Thank you so much. Then we have the final paragraph. Okay, who would like to read it? We can have two students reading this final paragraph.
Can I go, Doctor?
Yes, please.
Finally, at exactly 7:30 p.m., the race begins. It only lasts 90 seconds. In that time, the horses and jockeys race 3 times around the piazza.
Hmm.
After the
Okay.
race, okay.
Yes, go ahead.
After the race, the men and women from the winning contrada carry their flags to the city.
Okay. Okay, who would like to continue? The gentleman, can you continue the last two sentences?
Then there are special dinners in each contrada. The most special, of course, is in the restaurants of the winning contrada.
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name?
Mu'ad.
Thank you, Moab. Okay, so now we did skimming. We read the title, the subtitle, the first paragraph, each and every first sentence of the text together with the final paragraph, the conclusion. If you notice, there are two pictures, as I told you. There are also here some words or one or two word that is written in different font, like here contradas, and it is repeated. Okay, it is repeated and it is written in italics. Probably we have now an idea about the text, what is going on. Let us start evaluating this by looking at the questions. Okay? I will start with number C, then move to the other activities A and B. So let us start with number C. Read the text, find out the meaning of any new words, make notes to answer these questions. Where is Siena? So this means that we are going to look for a location or a place. The key word here is Siena. So where is Siena?
In first paragraph,
Center of Italy.
central of Italy.
Okay, very good. Siena is in the central of Italy. So this is how you need to write it. Okay, in the central or in central Italy directly, in central Italy. Okay, very good. What is the palio? Another key word.
The horse race.
Okay, very good. It is a horse race. Very good. When was the first ever race? So when, this means I'm looking for time.
3,000
So I
years
will
ago.
be
3,000
looking,
years old.
very good, I will be looking for numbers. So the first number I have here is the date, or these ones. This is the
2nd of
population,
July.
kilometers, okay? But again, I don't have here the timing. Then the first timing is the Black Death. No, so this is not. So here
2nd
it
July.
was nearly
Second.
3,000 years ago. Okay. Then we move to question number 4. When does it take place? So there is a
Second July.
difference.
On the 2nd of July.
Okay, only on the 2nd of July?
And 16
And
August.
And 16th of
16
August.
of August.
Very good. Very good. And 16th of August. So it happens twice. Very good. What sort of clothes do the people wear?
Customs from the Middle Age.
Yes, very good. Costumes from the Middle Ages.
Colorful costumes.
Okay, or just costumes from the Middle Ages. Okay, very good, very good. When does the race start?
It's 7.
At 7:30.
PM.
At 7:30 p.m. Very good. Where does it take place?
Piazza del Campo.
In the Piazza del Campo or the main piazza or square. Very good. In the Piazza del or you can just write main piazza or main square. Very good. How many horses take part
10.
in the race? Very good. So how you know the answers without having the book? You're very quick. How long is the race?
90 seconds.
90 seconds. Okay. From where you got the answers? And I'm not showing you the script. Okay. Number 10. When does it finish? It starts at 7:30 p.m. So it finishes at
7:31.
Okay, yes, very good, because it is not mentioned here directly. It is said that it starts exactly at 7:30, and the race lasts for only 90 seconds, which is 1 minute and a half. So it's going to be 7:31 and a half. This is how you are going to write it. 7:31 and a half p.m. And this is just an estimation. We are not sure of the timing. Let us check the answers and see if they are right. We got score 10 out of 10. All our answers are correct. Okay. Let me ask you this question. Do you understand all the words here in this text? Did you manage to get an idea of what is a contradas or what is a contrada?
No.
Usually when there is a new term here that comes in the text, you will find that the writer explains it to you in the next sentence. Let us look at the first appearance of the word contradas here in this sentence. The flags belong to the 17 contradas or areas of the city. So contradas means areas of the city. So for example, Manama is a city. We have different areas in Manama. Okay, again, contradas means different areas, districts, places in the city. Okay?
Subdivision.
Not subdivision, areas. So Manama has many areas. You will find Jufair is part of Manama, for example. What else? Bab al-Bahrain is part of Manama, and so on. Areas. Manama is the city, and it has areas, zones, districts. Okay? Look at even here, Piazza del Campo. Then in the late afternoon, there is a parade in the Piazza del Campo. This is the main square in the city center of the city. So this is the name of the main square in the center of the city. It's called Piazza del Campo. See how things are explained to you inside the text. Inside the text. So it's a horse race. It is in Italy. It's in an area called, or in a city called Siena. Okay. It is situated in central Italy, where there's 56,000 people. And then we have here a very important horse race, which is called the Palio. Okay. And the competitors, or the people who participate in this race, are from areas of the city, 17 areas. So this means that we'll have 17 competitors representing each area of the city. And they are only young men, they are not women. And the race only takes 90 seconds, and it happens in the evening, and so on. Okay? You got the point? If you want to take a picture of the answers. You got the point, my dear students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. If you want to take a screenshot of the answers. Okay, let us go back and answer question number 8. Sorry. Prepare to read the text opposite. Answer these questions. Where is the text from? Do you have any idea where is the text from?
A tourist guide.
Okay, very good. Very good. A tourist guide.
Based
You
on
have
the
the answers?
information and the layout.
Okay, very good. And who is the text for? If it is a tourist guide, so who will be the text for?
Tourists.
The tourists.
Tourists, of course. Okay. And what is the text about?
The Palio and Siena.
The Palio in Siena, because this is one of the traditional events around the world. Okay, what information do you expect to find in the text? We already read the text, so we can answer this directly. What were the information, the main ideas that we found in the text?
Details of the event.
Okay.
When, what, and who.
Okay, very good, very good. Details of the event, of the race, the location, the participants. We have also details of the city where the event takes place, and so on. Very good, very good. Look at number B. Predicting content. We already read the topic sentences on the left below of each and every what we call each and every paragraph, when I asked you to read the first sentence. And this wasn't just because I want you to read only the first sentence and that's it, because the first sentence of a paragraph holds its topic sentence. What do we mean by the topic sentence? Any idea? What do we mean by a topic sentence?
The first sentence of paragraph.
Like subheadings.
No, the topic sentence is the first sentence of each and every paragraph. Even if you're going to write a single paragraph, you have to have a topic sentence. And the topic sentence usually comes as the first sentence. What does a topic sentence do? Why it is very important?
give any idea about what we will talk in this sentence?
Very good. It gives a brief or a briefing about the main idea in the paragraph. The main idea in the paragraph. So if you are writing a paragraph about Manama, for example, so you need to write a sentence at the beginning to tell your reader the main idea of this paragraph that you're going to write about Manama, what exactly you're going to write. So since this text contains more than one paragraph, so each and every paragraph has a topic sentence. Okay? These are the topic sentences, the ones in shade. And on the right side, okay, we have this, what we say. We have sentences on the right side in the blue box or in the blue table from these paragraphs. So we are going to match these on the right side with the 5 shaded topic sentence, because each of these topic sentences represent a paragraph. So we want to know exactly where this sentence comes from. So the Black Death of 1348, however, killed thousands of people. What do you think? It will go with?
First one. Siena was once an important center for banking and for art.
So number 1, this has to do with the Black Death.
السلام عليكم.
Alaikum assalam. Let us go to number 2 and try and find the answer. It only lasts 90 seconds.
The last one, 5.
5. Okay, very good. Finally, at exactly 7:30, the race begins. Okay. What about then in the late afternoon, there is a parade in the Piazza del Campo.
Number 4.
On the day of the event, the young men and women of the city dress up in colorful costumes from the Middle Ages. Yes, very good. The flags belong to the 17 contradas or areas of the city.
Number 3.
Yes, very good. Number 3, for 3 days before the event, flags fly from houses and shops. And the last one, thousands of visitors come to the city every year just to see it.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, and as Sayyid Ala, I think, said, number 1 goes with the Black Death of 1348. If you're not sure, you can finish with the other questions and then go to the one that you are not sure of. Okay?
Ma'am, I think you can scroll the blue ones up and down by clicking them.
Okay, yes. Like this?
Yes, and put in the right place. No, in the column.
No, on the same column, just rearrange.
Rearrange? Okay. What did we say? So this will come here. Like this, you mean?
92nd, the last one.
Here. Okay, so the Black Death, Siena is best known today for the horse race, the flags on the day of the event. Let us check our answers. Okay, yes, 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 very good. Okay. More of vocabulary. And this is a very good example of vocabulary questions. Okay, What do the underlined words mean in the sentences below? The Black Death of 1348, however, killed thousands of people. It is already done for you. It is a disease.
Diseases.
What about in some ways the city never recovered? What do we mean by recovered?
It's fixed itself. It become an important
Okay,
again.
you got the idea. Yes, yes. Not fixed. This is not good English. To never recover means to never become important again, because it was an important place of business. So it didn't recover. This means that it didn't become important again. But you got the idea. You got the idea, which is really very good. I want all of the class to participate. Huh? I know that I have 5 or 6 students, gentlemen and ladies, who are participating, but I want more of you to participate. I can distinguish voices. Okay? Young men from 10 of the contradas take part in each race. So what is a contrada? We said it.
Areas of the city.
Area. Contrada means area, or here because it's plural, so it's going to be areas. Very good. Number 4, the young men and women of the city dress up in colorful costumes from the Middle Ages.
A period in history.
Yes, it's a period in history. Okay, very good. And number 5, after that, there is an exhibition of flag throwing. You need to go back to the text, but because I can't go back to the text again, or I can.
To watch.
So you have the answers, because these are the exact answers that are there in the key, answer key. Okay, we need to go and look for the word exhibition. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Exhibition.
Second last paragraph.
The second what?
Second last paragraph. On the day of the event. Last line. There is an
On the day of
exhibition
the
of flag
event.
throwing.
Okay. After that, there is an exhibition of flag throwing. So an exhibition is just like a show. Okay, something to watch. Exhibition of pictures, of photos, of here it's an activity like flag throwing. They throw the flags that represent the areas. Okay, and the last one, a jockey. The horses and jockeys race 3 times around the piazza. What is a jockey? Another word for a jockey. The person who rides a horse. Where is jockey, jockey, jockey? A person who rides a horse. Easy. Rides a horse, so he is or she is a rider. Rider. So a jockey is a rider, a person who rides a horse, a rider. Okay? These are the words that are important together with the words in the vocabulary box. Together with the words in the vocabulary box. Okay? And if you want to have them all in one place, so if you go here to word list, you will find these are the important words of theme 1. And then these are the important words of theme 2, and so on. Okay? For the grammar reference, here, theme 1. and so on. So you have everything in your book. For the transcripts, even for the audios, you have them here as written scripts, and they are divided by the theme. Okay, are you following or what? Everything is okay?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because just I had this kind of silence, so I thought that I am disconnected or something. Okay. As I told you, it is really very important to look also at these blue boxes, the skills check, because here you will have grammar points, writing points, things that will help you, tips that will help you in your writing, in studying, and so on. If you look at the first skills check, we have here finding information quickly using capital letters. Okay, so again, it will help you in reading if you want to find important information or you want to find information quickly. As I told you, if you're looking for a date, you will go and look for numbers. If you want to look for names, so you will go and look for proper nouns, because proper nouns are usually are always written with capital letters. Okay, proper nouns like names, like nationalities, like places, like months, days of the week. Okay, all of these start with a capital letter. For example, Siena, July, Shakespeare, Italy, Middle Ages, and so on. Another tip here in the skills check number 2 is predicting content, to predict, to guess. As I told you, what is this text from, or where we got this text? And you said it's a tourist guide, looking at the text and even after reading it. So we predicted that it is from a tourist guide. We predicted that contradas means areas. We predicted the jockeys mean riders, and so on. Sometimes we can also predict the content or the information by when there are prepositions, حروف الجر, prepositions, in, on, at, the main ones, in, on, at. So if you look at the examples, the city is built on, so here you will be looking for a place, a hill, a river, the coast. The city was built in. So see the difference between on and in. In, you're looking for a date, a period of history. Okay? The city is situated in, again, a part of a country, the location, because of the word situated and also because of in. The city is known for. So known for, here we will be looking for a person, a product, an event. So for example, Siena is known for the palio, the event. The city is south of, so here I'm looking for directions. South of the city, south of a lake, south of the mountain, whatever. The city is a center for an industry, for the arts, for sports, whatever. So prepositions, حروف الجر, are very important to help you predict and to guess the information that will follow, and even to help you in writing, okay? In writing as well. You will be required to know the 3 main prepositions, in, on, and at, for, I think, for time. Okay, for time. We will come later to this. We will come later to this. Let us look at activity number C. Identifying a new skill. Study the phrases below. what type of information do you expect to read next after this? And if you notice that all the phrases end with a preposition, on, in, of, in, like, of again, to, and so on. Let me tell you something very important that we will be using a lot. The word part of speech. What are the different parts of speech in English or in any language?
There are 8 parts of speeches.
Sorry, dear?
There are 8 parts of speech.
Which are?
Noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, preposition.
There are only 8?
Adjective.
Okay, so a part of speech means a kind of the word. These are in any language nouns الأسماء, verbs الأفعال, adjectives صفات, حروف الجر the prepositions as well, adverbs. Okay, what else do we have? We have we said nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections, conjunctions like and, but, and, or, so. Okay, so this is what we mean by a part of speech. So what exactly will come after the preposition in these sentences if we want to complete these sentences? So what do we expect to write? The girls put on. Just imagine anything.
Very good.
Sorry. There's echo. Put on. Put on. This is a phrasal verb. A verb with a preposition means to dress. To dress up. So they are going to put on clothes. The girls put on abayas, for example. The girls put on silver tiaras, those that the things that we put on our head, the tiara. The girls put on middle-age costumes, anything related to clothes. The people dress up in
Costumes.
In costumes, and you can also name these costumes like medieval costumes, Middle Ages costumes, strange costumes, Halloween costumes, dark or black costumes, whatever, Disney costumes. Okay. The town has a population of, you will give here a number, right? So a population of
56,000.
Yeah, 56,000 people, 1 million, whatever. The people take part in, and we said to take part means to
Participate.
To participate, very good. And you can say here, these are the words, by the way, that we can use and finish and complete the sentences. So the people take part in, if you're going to choose from these.
Opera.
In an opera, okay. We can, okay. As I told you, the girls put on silver tiaras. We can put it here. The people dress up in medieval costumes. Okay, the town has a population of 50,000. The doll looks like
Modern
sculpture, modern sculpture.
Yes.
No. Because looks like here you are resembling it to a person, to an animal, not to a thing.
Krishna.
The president.
The president, yes. The young people
The neighborhood.
of the neighborhood. Very good. I went to an exhibition of
Modern sculpture.
modern
Modern.
sculpture. Okay. The car reached speeds of
160.
160.
okay. The people give thanks to Krishna. This is the
Krishna.
last one. Let us check our answers. We got 9 out of 9. Very good. Okay. So prepositions play a very important role in English. Prepositions are really very important in English. Let me go back to here. Yes. We will take a break now for 10 minutes only, and we will come back so that we will continue with the book. I don't want to start looking at this, which is mainly the grammar, before I explain certain basic things in grammar. Probably you already know, and I feel that I have very good students who are at a good level of English. But again, I need to refresh your minds. I need to explain things from the very beginning to have a good basis for what we are going to build on. Because regarding grammar, it's not that you are only going to be asked questions about grammar. You will have grammar questions or vocabulary questions. Yes, you will have this in the midterm, maybe in the quizzes or in the TMAs. But the most important thing, our end target, is that you need also grammar to be able to write. And you're not only going to write sentences or even paragraph, but you are going to write an essay. And this is what we will start looking at today, inshallah. And as I told you, the writing task or activity is a process that has steps in it. And we will take them step by step. But I need your help in this as well. So we will go for a break now. It is 3:54. We will come back 4 or 4 exactly 10 minutes, or let us make it 4:10. 4:10. Okay, 4:10, you can pray, you can have a quick snack, a cup of coffee, and come fresh, because what I will explain in the latter part is really very important. It won't only help you in EL 111, but those who are studying English as their major, they will benefit from this a lot, and it will also help you in 112 as well. So let us go for a break. Okay, I am back. Are you all back now? Let us start. We don't want to waste any time. Just want to
Yes.
make sure that everyone is back. Okay, mashallah, I have 33 students attending, but only I hear very few of you participating and taking part in discussions and answering questions. The majority of you also attend very late, and this shows in my team's report. Our class starts at 3, so please 3 sharp you should be inside the class, unless you have an emergency, so you need to text me in advance or during the class or after the class. But coming that late to class, it is not acceptable. So make sure that from starting next week, inshallah, you will attend exactly on time, and I will have more of your participation in class. Let us start with the writing skills. Last time I started with you reading skills. Today I will be focusing on one of the what we call most important skills in any language, which are the writing skills. Words. We know that words can go together to make sentences. Sentences can go together to make a paragraph. And finally, paragraphs can be combined into an essay. And even the minimal format of a written text is the letter, the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and so on. Then you have the word, then the sentence, then the paragraph, then the essay. And the essay is our main target. I am sure you know how to write paragraphs from 099 or from school, okay, when you took English before or studied English before. And maybe some of you know how to write essays as well. But I will start from the very beginning. Words, we have the vocabulary. Sentence, this is what I am going to concentrate on today. The paragraph, I told you, one of the main features of a paragraph is the topic sentence. The main idea, which is stated in the first sentence of the paragraph. So in this course, you will study sentences, sentences in paragraphs, and paragraphs in essays, because our end product is writing an essay. And maybe in your first TMA, you will be given a question to write an essay. What is a sentence? Can you define the term sentence for me?
A compound of words completing a useful information.
Okay, it's not compound. It's a combination of words that give a complete meaning. So it's a combination or a group of words combined together in a certain method or in a certain order, okay, to give a full meaning, a full meaning. And there are parts of a sentence. These words that are combined together, they are the basics of a sentence, or the most important parts of a sentence. They are not just there in a sentence in a random way, بطريقة عشوائية. They are there according to structure, to format, according to a strict order, according to their function. They are there in the sentence for a certain function. لوظيفة ما. These are the SVO/C. What these stand for, I will explain in a minute. So what is a sentence? It's a group of words that expresses a complete thought or idea. It has to be complete in meaning. بتعبر عن معنى كامل. غير منقوص شيء, that is not missing anything. Joe likes basketball. Perfect. The weather is cold today. Here we have a complete idea, a complete meaning. This is, or these are the main parts of a sentence, an English sentence. And here I have to put so many lines under the structure of the English sentence أو تركيبة الجملة في اللغة الإنجليزية. It is totally different from the one in Arabic. Totally different. And that's why we, as students of Arabic origin, or even from other languages than Arabic, we struggle to write good English sentences. We struggle in the structure, in the format of the English sentence. So what are the main parts of an English sentence? We have the subject, الفاعل. We have the verb, the action, الفعل. We have the object, المفعول به, or the affected participant. And sometimes we don't have an object, but we have a complement, مكمل للجملة, anything that completes the meaning of the sentence. So the subject, the verb, and an object or a complement. The subject is of two kinds. An agent or a doer, اللي هو الفعل الحقيقي, the agent or the doer, the real doer of the action. For example, Mrs. Shahenda is explaining the lesson. So Mrs. Shahenda is doing an action. What is she doing? She is explaining the lesson. So Mrs. Shahenda is an agent or a doer. But when I say this is an English class, this is an English class, this here is not a doer. It is a surface subject. Like in Arabic, al-mubtada. Do you know this? Al-mubtada wal-khabar. So it is a surface subject. It comes in the subject position, but it is not a real doer of an action. There is no action. When I say this is an English class, this is my English teacher. This. My name is Shahenda. My name is the subject, but it is not a doer. So it is a surface subject. Then we have the verb, the action itself. When we analyze and study the verb, we need to look at the tense of the verb, the time when the verb took place. Is it the past? Is it the present? Or is it the future? Okay. Number two, we need to look at the form, شكل الفعل. In the present or the past or the future, because we have so many types of verbs. In the past, in the present, and in the future. For example, in the past, we can have the past simple. We can have the past continuous. We can have the past perfect. And they are all representing the same tense, the past, or the present simple, the present continuous, or the present perfect, or the future simple, the future continuous, or the future perfect. And we also have the base form, the verb as it is in the infinitive في المصدر لم يقع عليه أي تغيير ولا أي زمن. As it is, with no changes of tenses. So this we need to put into consideration. What is the time when the action took place? And what exactly the kind of the tense that I'm using it, the form. Is it the simple, the continuous, or the perfect? How this will be determined? Through the keywords that I have in my sentence. We will be looking at this later. Do you have a question? Please close your microphone, mute your microphone, or if you have a question, you can speak.
تبع والله بس انا مريت من دي خليل
Who's speaking? Who's speaking? Guys, Mute your microphone. Rashid?
Yes?
Your microphone is unmuted.
Okay, sorry.
Be careful. Rashid, concentrate in the class. You're supposed to be in the class, concentrating, not having chit-chats with your family or your friends. Come on, guys. This is really very important. It's not only for Rashid, for all the others. Okay. Then we move to the object, المفعول به, or the affected participant. The action was done on, affected by the action. So we have a doer of the action, and we have the action itself, and we have the participant that got affected by the action. So for example, when I say the man broke the window. So the man is my subject, broke is the verb, the window is the affected participant, the object. But when I say my name is Shahenda, my name is the subject, is the verb, Shahenda is not an object here, but it is a complement. It completes the meaning of the sentence. So sometimes we have an action or a verb that requires an object, and sometimes we don't need, or we have a verb that doesn't require an object but requires a complement to complete the meaning of the sentence. Again, speaking. يا جماعة, please mute your microphone. Sayed Mahmoud. Mute your microphone, please. Do I have to call each and every one? You can only open the microphone to answer questions or to ask questions, or if you have any comments, or if you want me to repeat. Okay? Is this clear, my dear students?
Yes,
Is
clear.
this clear?
Yes.
Clear.
Okay. This is really very important. Let us take them one by one. The subject is the person or the thing that does the action, الفاعل. It could be a noun or a pronoun. Noun, like Maria plays the piano. Pronoun will be like he, she, it, الضمائر. She plays the piano. It could be not only one word or one pronoun. It could be more than one noun and more than one pronoun. So Maria and her sister go to piano class every week, for example. The verb is an action word. There is action. Go, speak, write, swim, watch. But there is also some verbs that has no action. There is no action in them, like verb to be. Am, is, are, was, were. There is no action when I say my name is Shahenda. Where is the action here? I'm giving a state. I'm giving a hala. I'm telling you something. I'm giving you information. Also verbs like of the senses, like for example, feel, touch, smell, taste. There is no action here. Verbs of love or emotions, hate and dislike and like and so on. There is no action. They represent states again. When you say, I love my friend, I love my family, I like eating ice cream. Verbs of the mind, like understand, need, want, believe, think. All of these are verbs, but they are state verbs. And we know that state verbs don't take the ing format. So you can't say, I am liking you, or I am loving my friend, or I am wanting to study English, or I am smelling fish. Or I am hearing noise. No. I hear, I smell, I want, I like, I love, and so on. We can have two actions in one sentence. For example, they create and play beautiful music. No problem. I can have more than one action verb for one subject. They is my subject, and create and play, these are two action verbs, and beautiful music is my object. Okay? Clear, my dear students? Is this clear?
Yes, clear.
Stop me if you have any questions or if you want me to repeat. No problem with me. Then we come to the object. Again, it could be a thing or a person after the main verb. And the object, where is the place of the object in the sentence? It comes it comes after the main verb. Can we change the order, the SVO order? No. The subject has to come at the beginning. The verb has to be after the subject. Then we have the object or the complement. Only the verb can come before the subject if it is a question. Is this your friend? Is this your friend? So this is a question. Or this is my friend. This is a statement or a sentence. What is the object? It is the affected participant. It receives the action of the verb. يقع عليه الفعل. It could be a noun or a pronoun. It could be two or more nouns or pronouns. For example, Maria's brother plays guitar and violin. Maria's brother is my subject. Plays is my verb. And then guitar and violin is my object, both of them. Other information or complement, we call it the complement. Sentences can contain other information after the verb and the object, such as time, place, words, phrases, or sometimes I don't have an object, but I have these complements. For example, Maria and her sister practice the piano at home every day. The piano, this is my object, but also I have extra information. I also have extra information that I call them other information that describe or give more information or extra information to the sentence, giving me the place where things happen. So Maria and her sister, practice is the verb, the piano is the object, at home every day is other information or complement. Or so I can just say Maria and her sister practice at home every day without mentioning the object. No problem. It depends on the sentence. It depends on the sentence. So this means, Ms. Shahenda, that I can have an object and other information or a complement at the same sentence? Yes. Yes. Clear, my dear students, before we move to practice? These are the things that I want to cover with you today. And if I fail to cover them with you today, you will have to do them on your own. They are in the book. Okay? Because next time, inshallah, we will be looking more at writing. Okay, let us go to page 23. Here is the book, page 23. Right? Yes. Do you have any questions before we start practicing?
No, everything is perfect.
Okay. What I have been explaining to you, it shows here. See? In this exercise, in this skills check. But I couldn't explain it like this without referring to everything from the very beginning. Recognizing extra information. As I told you, there is often extra information in a sentence about the complement or the object. Sometimes I can have extra information that explains the complement as well. Look at the examples given to you here. Siena is a city of around 56,000 people. Siena is the subject, is the verb. A city of around 56 people, this is all my complement together with the extra information describing the complement. So a city is the complement of around 56,000 people. This is extra information to describe city or to give more information on city. Let us look at the exercise that we have in front of you. Number 2. Divide each sentence in this text with slashes. Mark S for subject, V for verb, C for complement, and E for extra information. I want to check if I can use this to write. Okay. But again, this will be very small. Set this to undo. Okay. Cancel. Let me make it a little bit bigger first. Like this. And then edit. Oh, it's again coming very small. Can you see it? When it is that small?
No.
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 Okay. Let me check if I can make it undo, maximize. Okay. So I am able to maximize. Good. Maximize and write at the same time. That's great. So I will take the pen. Okay. Venice is a city of around 300,000 people. So Venice is my subject, is my verb, a city complement because it's not an object, and E is extra information. Let us take the other one, number B. Venice was once an important center for trade.
Venice is subject.
Very good. I won't be able to tap undo. Here I will divide it like this. Okay, so Venice, then
The verb
Was is verb.
was.
Where is the verb? Was. Very good. Okay, and once is related to the verb, but it is an adverb. So I am going to put the slash here. And then an important center for trade is?
Extra information.
All of it extra information? Where is the complement or the object? Or it is a complement? Venice was once. I just mentioned here the subject and the verb. I need either an object or a complement before the extra information.
Center of trade, maybe.
Important center is my complement. For trade is my extra information. So Venice was once an important center. Full stop. Perfect English sentence. But I wanted to say or to mention why it is an important center or for what exactly. So I added the extra information to explain important center, which is trade or for trade. You got the point, my dear students?
Yes.
Yes.
I hope so. I hope so. Okay, look at number F. Look at number F. The first race is for children from different areas of the city. Where is my subject?
The first race.
First
The
race.
first race. Very good. Okay, great. Where is my verb?
Is.
Is. Very good. What about complement?
For children.
For
For
children.
For
from
children. Very good. What about extra information?
From
From
different
different
areas
areas
of
of
the
the
city.
city.
Yes, this one. See? Huh? Okay, Fab. Let us take number D. I'll go up again. For many days before the event, people fly flags from their houses. Where is the subject?
For many days.
For many days.
We said that. We said that after the subject, I have the verb. Okay?
Flags.
So if you're going to say that for many days before the event, this is the subject, where is the verb? People is the verb?
No.
No, fly. Fly is the verb.
Fly is my verb, right?
Yes.
Fly is my verb. So this is my verb. Who fly flags?
People.
People. So people is my subject. So I can have information before the subject? Yes. I can have also extra information before the subject regarding time, regarding place, but it's not the subject. For many days before the event, this is extra information before the subject to give me time element. But my subject is people, fly is my verb. What about flags from their houses? Flags is what? People fly what?
Flags, object.
It's an object, but here they are mentioning it because they didn't mention anything related to the object, so they consider it also a complement. Okay, but anyways, for me, it's an object. No problem. From their houses is the extra information about the complement. You got the point?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, look at number H. After the races, there are big dinners in each of the areas. Where is my subject?
The races.
After the races, this is the subject.
Oh.
Where is the verb that follows it?
There.
There is my subject. Are is my verb. What about after the races? This is information or extra information before the subject. Okay? Are is my verb. Big dinners is my complement. And then in each of the areas, this is my extra information after the complement. You got the idea? See why you're still struggling with the structure of the sentence. You still have a problem with the structure of the sentence. تركيبة الجملة في اللغة الإنجليزية لأنها مختلفة تماماً than Arabic. Totally different. In Arabic, we can start, we have this kind of verb phrases and noun phrases. أو الجملة الاسمية والجملة الفعلية. I can start my sentence with a verb. ذهب الولد إلى المدرسة. أو الولد ذهب إلى المدرسة. To translate it, the boy went to school, but I can't say went the boy to school. This is not English. In Arabic, it is acceptable, even better than الجملة الاسمية. But in English, this is not acceptable. So the order of the elements of the words or the parts of speech or the subject and the verb and the complement or the object is very strict in English. It is very important. I can't just mix it around. I have to follow rules. Okay, my dear students?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure? This question, find each piece of extra information below in the text on page 19. Where does it refer to in each case? You can do this as a skill on your own. This is to practice the extra information and also to practice vocabulary. So please do this as a homework, because I will need to move on to something else, more important to discuss it in class. Okay, if I go back to my PDF, we did predicting content using prepositions, page 22, right?
Yes.
There's page, yes, this one, we did this one, good. What else? Yeah, the grammar reference. What is the grammar reference? As there is vocabulary list for all the words that you have in each and every theme, you have also here the grammar reference. What are the grammar points that you need to focus on in each and every theme? So for example, in theme 1 here, we have the present simple, المضارع البسيط. You have taken this before, I am sure of that. Verb to be and with other verbs. Positive and negative. المثبت والمنفي. Positive means there is no not. Negative means there is negation, there is not. Why we use the present simple? Any idea why we use the present simple? We use the present simple for two main things. Number one, talking about
Present.
really? Yeah, I know. Present what? Present actions, like what?
Something has happened for one time.
No, on the
So
opposite. We are talking here about daily habits. Daily habits. You can see in my screen, right, what I am writing?
Yes, shows.
Yes.
Okay, this is very good. So daily habits and daily routines. Routines. For example, I drink coffee every morning.
Every day.
So this is my daily routine. Ahmed is football or usually plays football on weekends. An example. The students always have a lunch break at 12 noon. So these are all daily habits or daily routines. Look at the verb drink, plays, have. Okay? Plays with an S because Ahmed is singular. But I takes just like the plural, so it is drink. Students because it's plural, so it is have, not has. Look at also the keywords usually, always, sometimes, often, never, rarely, hardly ever. What we call adverbs of frequency. Like always, sometimes, often, and so on. The second use of the present simple is to talk about truth, حقائق علمية مثبتة, like the sun
Rise.
around the earth, right? Or the earth rotates around the sun. I forgot. Okay.
The earth rotates around the sun.
Okay, the earth round. But now they are saying maybe it is not round, it is flat. The sun rises from the east. Okay, these are all facts, truths. They are not going to change. She is my mother. See the verbs that I'm using is rises, huh? So the present simple tense is referred to with the singular S. Verbs take the singular S because they are singular verbs. Okay? I put it here so you have it as a note. Okay. Look at these two tables. The event is traditional. The ceremony is very old. The events are traditional. The festivals are very old. The girl lights 16 candles. The girl wears a special dress. The adults go home. The girls put on traditional dresses. These are positive. What about negative, negation, manfiya? The festival is not traditional. You just add not after the verb. The events are not old. The girl does not wear a special dress. The boys do not get a present. We use also the present simple to form questions. Yes, no questions. We have two types of questions. Yes, no questions and the WH questions. Why we call them yes, no questions? Because these are the questions that has an answer either yes or no. For example, is the festival traditional? Yes, it is. Or no, it is not. Are the events old? Yes, they are, or no, they are not. And I want you also to look here at the SVC or the SVO. And here we have something else, what we call the auxiliary. What is an auxiliary? From the sentence, These are the helping verbs in English. Verb to be, do, to have, and the modal verbs like must, should, may, might, and so on. We call them auxiliaries or helping verbs. And each one of them, especially these three, can come also as main verbs, because helping verbs cannot come on their own. They have to come with a main verb. Because here, if you look at this sentence, the girl does not wear a special dress. Where is my main verb? Not does, although does is a verb, but here it is not the main verb. It is an auxiliary. It is a helping verb. But the main verb is wear. So what does do in the sentence? It helped wear become negative, منفية, because I can't say, here, look here. I can't say the girl wear not a dress. This is not English at all. So, why? Because wear is a main verb that requires another verb to help it to make the negation in نفي. So the girl does not wear a dress. This is the right answer. Again, why especially Ms. Shahinda does? Because one of the functions of verb to do as a helping verb, كفعل مساعد, كauxiliary, is to form negatives or negation for main verbs. Another function for verb to do is to make questions. So verb to do as an auxiliary has two functions. One, form negation of verbs. Number two, form questions for main verbs. Because again, I can't ask and say where the girl address and say that this is a question. Oh, I am starting with the verb. What's the problem, Ms. Shahind? No, this is very wrong. Because where is a main verb? It needs a helping verb, which is verb to do. And since the girl is singular, so it is going to be does. So does the girl wear a dress? The answer will be yes, she does. Or no, she does not or doesn't. Okay, my dear students, is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, clear.
Yes.
Supposedly you have taken this before. Huh? I'm not saying anything new. This is very basic English, but I just wanted you to have an idea and to know what's going on. Okay, see now the order in the questions. Auxiliary, subject, verb, object. Let me point it for you. Here. This one. Auxiliary, why? Because I have a main verb. But here, because I don't have a main verb, so I was able to start with is. or I have a main verb and at the same time is a helping verb. بتساعد روحها يعني. It helps itself. So is the festival traditional? So I don't need here another helping verb. But where is a main verb and it is not a helping verb. So I need here verb to do. Again, even in WH questions, the same format will apply. WH questions are the questions that start with when, how old, which, what, who, where, when. All of these are the WH questions. Again, after the WH word, I will have the verb, then the subject. If the verb is one of already the helping verbs like is, are, do, have, okay, fine. But if the verb, the main verb again is get or go, one of the main verbs, I will need here also the auxiliary. I will need the helping verb to help me form a question. So what does the girl get? Where do the boys go? And so on. And here the answer is not yes or no, but here I am looking for specific information. So what does the girl get? The girl gets a trophy. Where do the boys go? The boys go to school, for example. How old are the events? The events are 1,000 years old, and so on. When is the festival? The festival is in December. See? As opposed to, is the festival traditional? Yes, it is, or no, it is not. Does the girl wear a special dress? Yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. And so on. Clear, my dear students?
Yes.
Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
What else do we have in the grammar references? This what we are going to do next time because we are already we are already done. The problem is that we have so many things to cover and we have only 2 hours. So I need you to help me. We still didn't do this part, this one, page 13. Asking open questions, page 17, and making sentences negative, page 18. We already had an idea about them, but again, we need to do the exercises. So we will be doing this, inshallah, next time. What will be your homework? Here, you need to review the vocabulary items, and I added for you the pages, and you have also the pages at the end of the book. The present perfect tense, we still didn't do this. I will explain it next time, inshallah. Let me write a note so that I know that week 3, I will start with the present perfect tense. And then I will move to the other things. Week 3, present perfect. Okay, open questions. These are the WH questions that require information. Forming negatives, we already had a view on forming negatives. You need to do the reading of pages 24 and 25. I'm so sorry I won't be able to do this with you. This will be your 3rd reading. You can answer the questions, and if you have any problems, you know when are my office hours, what time and what day, and you can always approach me. The self-study, you need to review again the present simple, although I explained it for you today, and the past simple tense. Okay, Ms. Shahenda, from where can we get these things? Here, perfect English grammar.com. Okay, type, show us, just give me a minute. Here, this is the website, the present simple tense. Download this explanation in PDF. It will be PDF, the lesson itself. Okay, type. I want to do some exercises. Here, practice exercises. I can download them as PDF or I can do them online. How online? Here. Where is it? Here. See? She a teacher. What is the answer? She is a teacher. Check. You're right. Okay? You have simple ones, you have difficult ones, you have a little bit of challenging ones, and you can download it as PDF with model answers if you want. So this is a very nice interactive website that can help you a lot for practicing, because I'm so sorry, but I won't be able to do everything with you in class. perfectenglishgrammar.com. Okay? Do you have any questions before we say goodbye? And usually I put for you this PDF. I send it to you on our group in Teams. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Don't
you.
go. Okay, don't go until I take just your attendance. What another class? When does this end? We have a class until 5. Why it's already started? You have back to back? Okay, so this means that I will have to dismiss you a little bit early. Okay, just want to take your attendance, please. It's a problem having back to back classes. Okay. Yeah. Download attendance list. Okay. Okay, my dear students, see you inshallah next week. Do your homework, please, okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Doctor.
you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Doctor.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.